Hey guys, how are you? Hi, I'm Tabby. So today I figured I would do a question and answer, a Q&A video, because in my last vlog I was mentioning that I felt disconnected with you guys and hello. And sorry, my phone keeps going off. I mentioned that I felt disconnected with you guys, and that is totally like a mindset for mine. Like, I think that you guys don't like to watch stuff and blah blah blah. It's just a mindset, and sometimes I get in weird spaces like that. But the reason why I mostly felt disconnected was because, like I said, I haven't been updating you guys on some things and like why we moved to Hawaii and whatnot. So I figured I'd answer a few questions that some of you guys have asked, and then maybe we can have like a discussion and just really get into like you know, I feel like I'm updating my friends kind of. So I have a few questions. I won't probably go into all of them, but I did realize that this is my first Q&A by myself, which is interesting because all of my other Q&As are with JT. So if you guys want another Q&A with my husband JT, leave some comments down below, or if you have more questions, leave them down below as well. Because I do have a few questions for a Q&A for me and JT, but not quite enough to film a video. So I know some, like one particular person is waiting, but yeah, I'll have to get more questions first. So leave them down below. I do have a tea with me. I have a milk black tea, love that. And we'll casually go through the questions and answers. All right, so the first question is, how's that Hawaii life? How's that Hawaii life? So we've been here for 3 months. We moved to Hawaii 3 months ago, and it actually, believe it or not, took a little while to get adjusted here. And I can go into more of a video like that with you guys. I would say that it was a, you know, a culture shock a little bit. A lot of like changes that I was used to coming from where I was, and it was more quiet in Boulder. The people were a certain way, and people are different. Just like anywhere, when you move anywhere, you're gonna get change and things that are different. So it's only natural for people to compare, and so I was comparing, and in that I was just missing Boulder a lot. But oh my gosh, my cat wants to go out. Hold on. So like I said before, I was interrupted by my cat. I was just comparing, and I find that since we've moved so much that comparing doesn't do anything. I mean, it just kind of makes you just... So what I did was I saw the positives in it here, and I know it's Hawaii, but I really loved where I lived before. So now I'm fully adjusted. I really love it. Like I said in some videos before, I have a super outdoor lifestyle, even more than I ever had before. We have a pool, so I swim a lot. We ride our bikes a lot because we live in a beach town, and we live maybe like 5 minutes or less from the beach. A drive, maybe 2 minutes, very close to the beach. So we go to the beach every night to walk. Every weekend I go bodyboarding, boogie boarding, I go swimming, I catch waves. And so basically I really love that. The only thing that I find missing is we do have a fairly big yard here, but I really do crave the like nature and vegetation like surrounding me. I mean, it's pretty tropical and nice backyard, but we still are in a neighborhood, and I personally am very much a person that likes to live in nature and like immersed in it. So we are looking for some land, and I'll keep you guys up to date. So hopefully we'll get a bit more land, and then I'll be immersed in growing fruits and vegetables and being immersed in it all. So all is well. The kids love it. JT really loves it, and I can't complain, to tell you the truth. So I could go into a whole video on how's Hawaii life going, but I think I'm gonna save that for another video, like a whole inclusive video with JT, so we can really get into details and maybe help you guys out, like if you're ever interested in living in Hawaii or whatnot. But Hawaii, yeah, there are some cons to it, but I don't want to get into that because I want to keep this video positive. Like pretty much what everyone knows, it's expensive, and well, there's other stuff, but the pros definitely outweigh that. So yeah, that's my general answer to how's Hawaii. And yeah, I could really go into it, but like I said, we'll cut that short. All right, so next question is, do you regret selling your Chanels? That's a great question. I haven't sold all my Chanels. I've only sold my Chanel Jumbo Caviar Leather, and I also sold my Chanel reissue in silver hardware. And do I regret it? Overall answer, no. I also, sometimes I just gotta get this, like, I wonder, I'm like, oh, if I would have kept it longer, could I have made more money? But honestly, when I did sell it, I just was over both of them, and they weren't, the Chanel Jumbo, I tried to love it so much, which I did, but to be honest, it was just so big and bulky, and I personally don't like carrying bags that expensive. There's just something that doesn't sit well with me. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like to have things that I have to worry about. Not that I have to worry about it, but I just don't like that. And then it just was bulky. And then the Chanel reissue, I do kind of miss that bag, but like I said, I sold it in, sorry, the gold hardware. I want the ruthenium hardware. So no, I don't regret that either. I think that I made a good choice. No, I know I made a good choice because, you know, I made equal kind of. The Jumbo, I lost a little bit of money, surprisingly, and because I sold it to Fashion File. But no, I don't have any regrets. Am I still interested in the Chanel reissue in the ruthenium eventually? And I am interested in a classic flap, maybe in the medium large size. However, I do want to go vintage or pre-love because I just think that the prices are so ridiculous now. To me, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's ridiculous, okay? And I just can't right now. So that is it. So someone said, can you make a video on how you sold most of your household goods? So yes, I'm going to make a full video on how I sold my household goods. I pretty much sold 85 to 90% of all my household goods, including my closet, including my clothes, including shoes, including furniture, including everything, even including all my perfume. And so I had about maybe 10 perfumes, but because we moved our stuff in pods and it was shipping, the rule was that you can't send liquids. So I I pretty much tossed and gave away like my Chanel perfumes, my Tom Ford and stuff like that, which leads me into my collaboration. So today's video is in collaboration with Dossier, excuse me. It is a perfume and cologne company that is sustainable. They don't use any animal like cruelty things, paraben free animal cruelty things. They don't do animal cruelty, they don't have parabens, and also it is a brand, a perfume and cologne brand that is inspired by luxury perfumes. So I know that luxury perfumes, because I used to have a few Creed perfumes, and that can range up to $500 plus, and also Chanel and like some other, like, what else? Tom Ford. A lot of these like nice colognes and perfumes can range up to $300 plus. And so I came here not having any perfumes or colognes. So when Dossier reached out to me, I was like, yes, please. So they are inspired by fragrances. They don't claim to be fragrances, and they don't claim to be exactly the same of. So, and the prices are only starting at like $29.99. So I looked through all the perfumes, and my absolute favorite perfume is Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. And I looked, and they do have an inspired one. So it's called Oriental Tobacco, and on their website it's very like, it tells you what it's inspired by, and then it comes in a little container like this. And I really like the packaging because and then it also, excuse me, comes with this little slip on top, and it explains the description of the perfumes. And I really like the simple, minimal designs of this perfume. And so it is an inspired perfume. I believe this one was only like 30 something. I'll leave all the information down below, and I also have a coupon code for you guys if you're interested. I don't get anything out of it. I'm just sharing my opinion on this. So yeah, it tells you the notes, and basically their mission is to deliver the highest quality luxury inspired fragrances at a fair price, giving you the freedom to explore new scents. So this is also different too, because it's not claiming to be the perfume, so it's not like a complete copy, which I can't stand, but it is inspired by. So it doesn't smell exactly the same. It smells very similar, but it's not quite as, so Tobacco Vanilla has a very I like a little bit of masculine scents a little. I like the tobacco, the woody scents, the cedar scents, and it definitely has that, but it has an undertone of more of like a honey vanilla. It's a lot softer, and I do like it. And so it doesn't quite give me the satisfaction of a Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla perfume, but it gives me the smell that I like. And the staying on it is actually, the staying power is actually pretty good. It lasts like all afternoon. I don't reapply because I don't ever reapply perfumes, and I love the magnetic top. So that is this one. My next one is, it is inspired by Maison Margiela. I don't know how to pronounce it. And I just put it back in the box for you guys because I've been wearing it for the past couple of weeks. And this is inspired by Replica by the Fireplace. And I love the smell of, like I said, the more masculine scents. So basically going camping and smelling like the s'mores and the fires and the crackling, and oh, it just reminds me of being outside. So I really like that scent. And so I personally have never smelt it. So I did go into store, and before I got Dossier's these perfumes, I did go into the store and smell different scents. I smelled they have the Wood and Sage by, I was interested in that one by, who are they? I forgot, right here. And then I did smell a few other scents, and this one by the Fireside, when I sprayed it on myself at the store, I literally smelled like I walked from a campfire. Now this one has the woody and smoky scent of it, and so when I spray it on me, it's not quite as wood smoky, but it does have that scent. So I will say that if you guys are interested in it and you're kind of interested in seeing how these smells are throughout the day and you're not annoyed by it, because I kind of get annoyed by perfumes, then check them out because they're such a good price for $30 to see if you want to buy the expensive one later on, or if you're just content with these perfumes. But I really like the minimalistic packaging, like I said. And yeah, so thank you so much, Dossier, for sending that to me. And back to the Q&A. The next one is Hermes, Birkin, or Kelly. Wow, just going straight to the point. None. I mean, if I had to choose one, it would probably be it used to be Kelly, now it's Birkin. Personally, I don't like any. I think they're great, simple silhouette bags. I think that obviously they're great quality. I think that it's very iconic. I like them, I just don't love them. And personally, I think that the prices are ridiculous. And this is probably not popular opinion, but I just think that the price is so expensive. I think that the quality may be there, but personally, I don't know. That is a lot of money. I have that's college tuition for 2 of my kids that are gonna go to college in a few years. So personally, not interested in any of them right now. I mean, no, I'm just not. I just think it's, to me, it's too much money. On the other hand, I do like the Hermes Her bag. I do like the Picotin, is that how you say it? That little bucket bag. So I like a lot of their bags from their luxury house. However, I'm just not willing to play that game with Hermes. And I mean, if JT goes in and walks one, and he walks in and there's one that's affordable, I just don't personally want to spend $20,000 on a bag, or $15,000. Even $10,000, I don't know. So the answer is no. I just can't do it. So I love seeing them on people, and you know, never say never, but at this current moment in my life, it doesn't suit my lifestyle. And personally, like I said, to me, it's just too much money. So yeah, sorry guys if I offended anyone, but I think that people rock them well. Just personally, I don't want to rock them. Okay, so the next question is, why do you keep moving? LOL. Okay, so why do we keep moving? Because we want to. It's as simple as that. So we moved because we just want adventure, and with the jobs that we have and the flexibility that we have, there's business opportunities in this move for sure, and yeah, just business opportunities, but also we could have chose where else we wanted to move to, and we're just trying to hit some bucket list places that we want to live. I wanted to live in Boulder, and we both decided on Denver, and that was great. And now we're here in Hawaii, and I can go into more detail in another video, but just because life is too short and we want to explore and know what it feels like to live in different places, experience different things. We just have that adventurous spirit. JT's family was kind of like hippie-ish, and so he moved a lot. My family was military, and we lived overseas and moved quite a bit too. So we're just used to that lifestyle, and personally, we like it. So we do hopefully plan on staying in Hawaii for at least till the older kids graduate, so maybe like 4 or 5 more years at least, and then we may consider Europe after that, depending on how the world is going. Or I don't know, we'll see, but hopefully you guys will be around to join us in the journey. And then last question, I'm just going to do a last question because I do feel like this is getting long. It says, how long have you and JT been together? We have been together for 15 years, and hopefully we'll have more years to go. A lot of you guys like wonder if the kids are all ours because we have teenagers and things like that. And yes, all 3 of the kids are me and JT's, and we've been together for that long. In my early 20s, we got together and been with him ever since. So yeah, that is it guys. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I don't want this video to get to like in the 20s mark because we're already at 18 minutes. But like I said, leave your questions down below. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. This was fun because I kind of felt like we were chatting with each other a little bit, but all right, I will see you in my next video. Bye. Don't know what that is. Bye.